Hot take is an opinion that is likely to cause controversy or is unpopular. And if it's controversial, it creates interest, so let's talk about some of the hot takes for the next ATP and WTA season. Believe me, people who participate in GOAT debates might not like some of the upcoming hot takes, but I am going to start off with this very hot take, which is Kei Nishikori will come back on tour and win a title. And my quick opinion on this take would be no, just no. Everybody loves a good comeback story of an athlete who was great once upon a time, and sometimes these comebacks actually do end positively. But I don't see that happening for Kei. He has a body that is made of glass, his planned comebacks have already been rescheduled numerous times, and even if somehow he comes back to playing tennis, then I just don't believe that he will be on the necessary level to even compete with average players. I also saw the following take: Andy Murray will win another Grand Slam this season. And I disagree with this take also, but I just want to say one thing. It doesn't matter whether Nishikori or Murray will win another title in their careers or not. The most important thing is that they have positively influenced so many people around the world, and no title can replace that. Speaking of being seemingly irreplaceable, Iga Swiatek has been dominant, but this take predicts that Ons Jabeur will become the new world #1 next season. And call me crazy, but I believe this hot take will become reality. Ons didn't play at the last year's Australian Open, lost in the first round of the French Open, and Wimbledon points didn't count last season. So she has so much room for improvement in terms of rankings, whilst Iga played an almost perfect season last year. And of course, I don't know what's going on in her head, but I think there is added pressure on her that could be hard to deal with. Additionally, Ons is 28 and her window of opportunity is slowly closing in, so I believe she will go all in this season to become the world #1 and end Swiatek's reign of terror over the WTA Tour. Hot take number 3 is that Rafa wins 2 Grand Slams at French Open and the US Open. And Nadal fans might need to close their ears, but I think that Rafael Nadal won't win a Grand Slam this season. All great runs come to an end. We are witnessing that happening with Cristiano Ronaldo this season. In a way, it is happening right now with LeBron James, which just proves that nobody is immune from aging. And Nadal has shown some concerning signs that he will not be the same player that he previously was, and therefore he will not win the French Open and definitely not the US Open. And to segue from this take to the next one, which is that Alcaraz or Zverev will win French Open. And I agree with this take partially, because I do think that neither of the Rafa and Novak pairing will win the French Open. But I wouldn't bet my money on Alcaraz or Zverev winning it. In my opinion, this season will finally be the one where younger players will be able to beat the legends of the game in the big tournaments. And it will start at the French Open, where Nadal will lose to someone other than Novak, and the same will happen to Djokovic. Saying something like that when these two have proven people wrong thousands of times might be risky, but these are hot takes for a reason. Now we have to calm down a bit in terms of ATP talk and discuss another GOAT of our generation, Emma Raducanu, who will be in the top 20 at the end of the next season. Now, after essentially finishing the most emotionally grueling season for Emma Raducanu, she will return to being just another top 100 player, which is what I think is better for teen players. Finally, she will not have the pressure of defending points from the previous season. Media pressure will probably be minimal as well. Now she will have a chance to work on her game in relative peace. Now she will take the brand deals in peace without the attention of those dumbasses who think that if you become an ambassador of a brand, you stop caring about tennis. The hype will die down a bit and her game will have to do the talking, and I believe that it will do just that. I truly believe that she will improve and start her gradual climb back to the top of the WTA mountain. And as a message to those people who try to diminish her accomplishments, I would like to say one thing. If I was a tennis player, I would rather be the worst Grand Slam winner than being the best Grand Slam loser. To end off the video, I will hit you with a 1-2 combo of hot takes. first one being Djokovic wins Australian Open but not Wimbledon. I do think that Djokovic will start off the season in a dominant fashion and give ammunition to those Australian closed people that support him. But as I said when I was talking about Nadal, nobody is immune to a slight decline in their game with age. I predict that Novak will be a better player than Nadal next season, but it doesn't mean that he will win everything. And this is where the second part of the hot take combo comes in. Matteo Berrettini is back in business, he surprises everyone, qualifies for the ATP finals and wins the whole thing. But I am changing the ATP finals win to a Wimbledon win for Matteo. After a very stop and go season for Berrettini where he was injured for a long time and got the virus right before the Wimbledon championships, I think he is laser focused on becoming the best version of himself this season. There are flaws in his game that can be exposed, but even with those flaws, he was in the Wimbledon finals in 2021 where he was competitive against Djokovic, which means that he has the talent to do big things. The most important thing for him this season is staying healthy, fulfilling this potential on grass courts and becoming one of the most unexpected Grand Slam winners in recent history. Comment down below your hot takes for the upcoming season. Check out the recommended video for my most entertaining player top 50. Subscribe to the channel for more unique tennis content, and until next time, take it easy, my friend.